Big South Men's Golf Championships are coming up this weekend in 96, South Carolina. And for more on that, we visit with one of the veterans from the Flames golf team, Senior Isaiah Logue, joining us here. Yeah, you're a veteran, and you're heading into your last Big South Championship tournament. Can you believe it, that it's winding down?
I can't. These past 4 years have gone by so quickly, so it's definitely exciting to be heading down there, but a little bittersweet at the same time.
Well, as you look ahead to this one, you're playing pretty well coming in. How do you feel about your game heading into the conference championship?
Well, I definitely feel confident. I've played very well this spring, so that certainly helps as far as confidence goes. Heading into the event, just need to focus a little more on putting this week. I've seemed to struggle with that these past few events, so if I can tighten the screws up on my putting, it should be a good event.
Well, looking at your all-time accomplishments, I mean, three-time all-conference member, freshman of the year, you're back in 2015 as well. What accomplishment throughout your career, as we kind of reflect here a little bit, are you most proud of?
Honestly, I wouldn't say my biggest accomplishment has been on the golf course. I would say it's been furthering my relationship with Christ in the past 4 years. Golf, at the end of the day, it is important, and it's great to play well. But to me, I'd say my accomplishment hasn't been on the golf course. I'd say it's been off.
Well, as you look ahead here to this weekend now, 3-day event, 54 holes, how do you manage your expectations and stay kind of even keel through all that?
You know, at the end of the day, it boils down to being just another tournament. At the end of the day, it's not me against another school. It's not our team against other schools. It's our guys against themselves in the course. So we got to go out with the mindset that we're going to take it one hole at a time, one shot at a time, and if we can focus on that going into this week, I think our expectations will be right where they should be.
And you're playing a course that you're pretty familiar with, obviously. You've been down there 3 times before. What's the most challenging part of it?
I would say just keeping the ball in the right spot on the greens. Each and every year it seems that the course doesn't get much water, so the greens are firm. So being able to keep the ball below the hole in order to have the best shot at a birdie putt seems to be the most challenging aspect.
And your putting is something, as you said, you've been working on. How do you feel about it going into this course?
I'm not really sure. Historically, the greens haven't been in the greatest shape down there as far as them being bumpy. So hopefully they'll be a little smoother this year and help my stroke to roll a few more in. But I'll certainly be working on some putting while I'm here these next couple days, and hopefully I'll roll it a little better.
Your mental preparation going into each round, does it change day by day based on what's happening?
I would say it certainly does. I know the last round down at the Mason Rudolph, it was supposed to be windy and very cold, and it turned out to be so. So going into the last round, my expectation was, again, just take it one shot at a time, one hole at a time, and try to stay warm as best as I could. And mentally preparing yourself to be cold is something that's hard to do. So hopefully this week I won't have to prepare to be cold, and I can just focus more on the golf aspect.
Yeah, hopefully get some good weather down there in South Carolina. You mentioned Mason Rudolph. Team finished ahead of number 6 Florida in that tournament. You led after 2 days. I think it was Alabama and Vanderbilt eventually got by you. But to have that kind of showing down there, just team-wise looking at this, what kind of respect do you think this team's starting to get from around the country?
I think we're starting to gain a lot of respect. There's a lot of people that see our team and they go, you know, who's Liberty University? But now they're starting to see that we're becoming a sort of powerhouse in golf, more or less. So I think being able to go down and beat a team that's as good as Florida and to compete with a team such as Alabama or number 4 ranked Vanderbilt, that's a huge step in the right direction for this program.
I know we're talking about the conference tournament and the season and all that, but winning the Duck Invitational, sharing the title with Oregon, is there a cooler trophy that you've brought in outside of that, other than that Duck Invitational trophy?
I can't say that we've brought in anything cooler than that. We've received plaques, and you can see there's other ones behind me on the wall, but that's definitely the coolest trophy we've brought in.
All right. Isaiah, appreciate the time. Wish you the best of luck coming up here at Big South Championships.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.